Have you ever stopped to think that your daily frustration might not be a cruel twist of fate, but simply a direct reflection of the energy you unconsciously emit? It's as if you're a radio broadcasting on a frequency that attracts exactly what you don't want. What if I told you there's a real quantum technique, proven by modern science and validated by ancient traditions, capable of completely transforming your reality? Get ready, because what you're about to discover will forever change your understanding of how life truly works. But first, do something for me right now. Hit the like button and tell me in the comments, with just one word, which area of your life you most want to transform. Quantum physics is no longer science fiction. Physicist John Smith, from the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, demonstrated that our consciousness not only observes reality, but literally creates it through the collapse of the wave function. Just imagine, every thought you have is collapsing infinite possibilities into a single manifest reality. And it doesn't stop there. The Institute for Heart Coherence proved that your heart's electromagnetic field is 5,000 times more powerful than your brain's, radiating energy meters away from your body. You are literally a walking broadcasting station, emitting signals that the universe picks up and returns in the form of concrete experiences. Let me introduce a powerful metaphor that will accompany our journey today. Imagine reality as a vast cosmic symphony orchestra. Every thought you have is an instrument, every emotion a musical note, and your consciousness is the conductor leading this symphony. When the conductor is distracted or confused, the music sounds out of tune and chaotic. But when there is clarity, intention, and harmony, the symphony of your life transforms into a masterpiece. And you, my friend, are about to learn how to become the most skilled conductor of your own existential orchestra. The symphony of fear versus the melody of confidence. You know that tightness in your chest when you think about the bills for the month? That feeling that no matter how much you work, money is never enough? That's the frequency of fear playing its dissonant melody in the orchestra of your life. Fear is like an out-of-tune instrument that contaminates the entire symphony. It vibrates at such a low frequency that it literally repels abundance. Think with me. When was the last time you made a brilliant decision while afraid? When did panic lead you to a brilliant solution? Never, right? What most people don't understand is that fear isn't just an emotion. It's an energetic instruction you send to the quantum field. It's like programming your GPS to avoid all paths that lead to success. You are literally telling the universe, "Please, keep me away from everything I desire." And the universe, which is a perfect mirror of your vibration, responds, "Your wish is my command." Now take a deep breath with me. Inhale slowly through your nose, counting to 4, hold for 1 second, and exhale through your mouth, counting to 6. Feel how your chest opens, as if a door is unlocking. This is heart coherence breathing, a scientifically proven technique that synchronizes your heart and brain, creating a harmonious energetic field around you. When you breathe like this, you are literally changing the radio station of your life, tuning into a higher frequency. Think about that time when you were absolutely confident about something. Remember how doors almost magically opened? How the right people appeared at the exact moment? That wasn't a coincidence. You were conducting your inner orchestra with mastery, and the music emanating from you attracted harmonious experiences. Confidence is not just a mental state. It's a specific vibrational frequency that magnetizes opportunities. But here's the secret. Almost no one tells you. Confidence doesn't need a logical reason. You don't need to achieve success first to then feel confident. It's exactly the opposite. First, you vibrate at the frequency of confidence, and then success appears. It's like tuning your instrument before the concert begins. You don't wait for the music to sound good to then tune it. You tune it first so the music sounds good. If you're finding this powerful, share this video now with someone who needs to hear this message. And tell me in the comments, have you noticed how your emotional state directly influences the results you get? Transformation begins the moment you become aware of this power, the energetic field of scarcity and the magnetism of abundance. There's a mental virus that infects millions of people every day, And perhaps you're one of them without even realizing it. It's the scarcity virus, that insidious voice that whispers, "There isn't enough for everyone. If someone gains, I lose. I need to save because it might run out." This programming is so deeply rooted that it has become the background soundtrack of your mental orchestra. But have you ever stopped to question where this somber melody came from? Scarcity is an energetic frequency that creates a repulsive magnetic field around you. It's like trying to attract metal with the wrong pole of a magnet. The more you cling, the less you attract. The more you fear losing, the more you lose. It's the universal law of correspondence in action. The exterior always reflects the interior. Your energetic field is constantly transmitting your true belief about abundance or scarcity, and the universe is constantly responding with experiences that confirm that belief. Let me tell you about a fascinating phenomenon scientists call quantum entanglement. Particles that have interacted once remain connected forever, no matter the distance. When one changes, the other changes instantly. You are quantumly entangled with everything that touches your life. Your money, your relationships, your opportunities. When you vibrate scarcity, everything around you responds with contraction. When you vibrate abundance, everything expands. Now do this with me. Place your hands over your heart. Feel the rhythmic beat, that sacred drum that marks the rhythm of your existence. Visualize a sphere of golden light expanding from your chest, growing with each beat. This is your toroidal field, the most powerful energetic field of your body. When you consciously activate this field with gratitude and abundance, you become an irresistible magnet for everything you desire. Abundance isn't about having a lot of money in the bank. It's about recognizing that you are the source itself. You are like a faucet connected to an infinite ocean. Scarcity is just the faucet turned off. Abundance is you turning the valve and allowing the natural flow to happen. Think about how the sun shines. It doesn't conserve light for fear of running out. It simply radiates, knowing its source is inexhaustible. You have access to the same infinite source. Want to activate the magnetic field of abundance right now? Then do this. Think of 3 things you are deeply grateful for at this very moment. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be the air you breathe, the sight that allows you to watch this video, the device in your hands. Genuinely feel the gratitude. This feeling is recalibrating your frequency at this instant. You just changed stations, tuning into the frequency of abundance. Comment "abundance" if you felt this energetic shift happen. The invisible prison of frustration and the portal of purpose. There's a prison without bars where millions live without realizing it. The walls are made of frustration, the ceiling of unmet expectations, and the floor of delayed dreams. You wake up every morning in this invisible cell asking, "Is this all there is? Is this all life is?" Frustration is like a constant noise in your inner orchestra, drowning out the melody of your true purpose. But what if I told you that the key to escaping this prison has been in your hands all along? Frustration is blocked creative energy. It's your spirit screaming that you were born for something greater, but you're playing the wrong music. Imagine a virtuoso violinist forced to play only one note. Frustration would be inevitable, wouldn't it? That's exactly what happens when you ignore your inner calling and try to live the life others designed for you. Your energetic field becomes distorted, emitting confused signals that attract more frustrating situations. What neuroscience has discovered is revolutionary. Your brain is constantly remodeling itself based on your dominant thoughts and emotions. When you live in chronic frustration, you are literally carving neural pathways that make frustration your default state. But here's the good news. You can rewrite that program. You can create new neural pathways that lead directly to purpose and fulfillment. It's what scientists call self-directed neuroplasticity. Stop for a moment. Take a deep breath and ask your heart, "If I could do anything, without fear of failure, what would it be?" Don't let your logical mind answer. Let the answer emerge from the center of your chest. That gentle voice you might have ignored for years is the compass of your purpose. When you align your energy with that inner truth, the entire orchestra of your life begins to play in harmony. Purpose isn't something you find out there. It's something you unearth from within. It's like an archaeologist excavating a buried treasure. The treasure was always there, waiting to be discovered. Every frustration you feel is actually a sign that you're close to the treasure. It's your inner navigation system saying, "You're getting warm, keep digging." Frustration is the necessary contrast for you to recognize what truly matters. Assume a power pose right now. Stand up if you can, or sit up straight. Shoulders back, chest open, chin slightly lifted. Put a gentle smile on your face. This posture is changing your brain chemistry at this instant. It's increasing your testosterone and decreasing cortisol. You are signaling to the quantum field, "I am ready to live my purpose." Maintain this posture as you continue watching and feel how your energy shifts. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss the next revelations about your quantum power. The energetic ghosts of the past and the freedom of the now. You carry invisible ghosts that drain your vital energy every day. They are traumatic memories, harsh words you heard, failures you can't forget. These energetic ghosts live in your quantum field like programs running in the background, consuming your vital battery and distorting your ability to manifest. But what if there was a way to exorcise these ghosts once and for all? Every intense emotional experience creates what scientists call an energetic imprint in your bioelectric field. It's as if your body is a hard drive, recording everything in high definition. The problem is that you keep replaying the same traumatic files on loop, recreating the past in the present. Your body doesn't know the difference between a vivid memory and current reality. To it, you are reliving the trauma now. The key is to understand that the past only has the power you give it in the present. At this very moment, the past doesn't exist except as electrochemical activity in your brain. It is you who chooses, consciously or not, to keep feeding these ghosts with your attention and energy. But attention is power. Where you focus your attention, there your creative energy flows. What if you redirected all that wasted energy from lamenting the past to creating an extraordinary future? Quantum forgiveness is the most powerful spiritual technology that exists. It's not about letting someone get away with what they did. It's about freeing yourself from the energetic prison you created. When you forgive, you are literally deleting corrupted files from your mental operating system. You are creating space on the hard drive of your consciousness to download new possibilities. Forgiveness is an essential act of energetic hygiene. Close your eyes for a moment with me. Visualize all these ghosts of the past as shadows around you. Now imagine a bright golden light emanating from your heart, expanding to fill the entire space. Watch how the shadows simply dissolve into this light. They were never real. They were just an absence of light. Breathe deeply, and as you exhale, release any energetic residue. You have just performed a deep quantum cleansing. Living in the now isn't an abstract mystical concept. It's the only way to access your total creative power. The quantum field only responds to the present moment. Your energetic instructions are only processed in the now. When your mind is in the past or future, you are literally offline, disconnected from the universal creative matrix. But when you anchor your consciousness in the present, you become a living portal of manifestation. The practice is simple but transformative. Several times a day, stop and ask, "Where is my attention now?" If it's in the past or future, gently bring it back to the present. Feel your feet on the ground, the air entering and exiting, the sounds around you. This is your point of power. It's from here that you command your cosmic orchestra. Comment present if you are committed to living in the only moment where magic happens. Now, the quantum mirror of relationships and the alchemy of connection. Every person who crosses your path is a quantum mirror reflecting aspects of your own energy. That difficult boss, the distant partner, the friend who always complains, all are teachers in disguise, showing where your own energy needs to be refined. But most prefer to break the mirror than to look at the reflection. What if you discovered you have the power to transmute any relationship by changing only your own frequency? Relationships are energetic laboratories where the alchemy of transformation happens. When two people interact, their energetic fields intertwine, creating a third entity, the relational field. This field has its own frequency, determined by the combination of individual energies. If you are vibrating fear, you will attract people and situations that confirm that fear. If you vibrate love, love will find you in surprising ways. The secret masters know is this: you cannot change anyone, but when you change your own frequency, everyone around you responds differently. It's like changing the radio station. Suddenly you're tuned into different programming. That difficult person might continue broadcasting on the old frequency, but you are no longer tuned in to receive. Or miraculously, they might start adjusting their own frequency to harmonize with yours. There's a powerful exercise called relational alchemy. Think of someone you have difficulty with. Now, instead of focusing on what that person does wrong, ask, what is this person teaching me about myself? Perhaps they are showing you where you don't set boundaries. Perhaps they are reflecting your own impatience or judgment. When you find the lesson and integrate it, the relationship transforms, or that person simply exits your life. Breathe deeply and visualize threads of light connecting your heart to the heart of all important people in your life. Some threads might appear tangled or dark. Send golden light through these threads, cleansing and harmonizing the connections. You are performing maintenance on your relational field. You are raising the frequency of all your interactions. This energetic work is more powerful than 1,000 difficult conversations. Loneliness is an illusion created by the disconnection from your own essence. When you are deeply connected with yourself, vibrating at the frequency of self-love, you become a beacon that attracts like-minded souls. It's not about finding your other half. It's about becoming whole and attracting another whole being. Two complete beings create a much richer symphony than two halves trying to complete each other. If this truth resonates with you, share this video with someone who needs to remember their own power in relationships. The matrix of time and the power of the quantum moment. Linear time is the greatest illusion that traps humanity. You live chasing a future that never arrives, carrying a past that no longer exists. But what if time were just another malleable dimension of your cosmic orchestra? What if you could bend time, expand moments of ecstasy, and compress periods of waiting? The quantum truth about time will free you from the rat race forever. Einstein proved that time is relative. It bends, stretches, and compresses depending on speed and gravity. But there's another factor science is beginning to understand. Your consciousness also affects the perception and experience of time. When you are in a state of flow, hours pass like minutes. When you are bored or anxious, minutes drag on like hours. You are the conductor of your time. The future you're so worried about reaching already exists in the quantum field as potential. All possible versions of your future are superimposed at this moment, waiting for your consciousness to choose which one to collapse into reality. When you worry, you are energizing undesirable futures. When you visualize with elevated emotion, you are pulling desired futures into the present. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you select from the infinite menu of possibilities. Here's a technique that will revolutionize your relationship with time. It's called conscious temporal collapse. Close your eyes and visualize your future self, already living the reality of your dreams. Not as something distant, but as if it were now. Feel the emotions, the smells, the textures. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vivid imagination and reality. You are creating neural pathways as if you've already lived this. You are pulling the future into the present through the portal of your consciousness. Hurry is violence against the present moment. It's your mind saying that this moment isn't good enough, that real life is somewhere else. But the quantum field can only receive your instructions now. Every moment you waste in a hurry is a moment of creative power lost. Paradoxically, when you slow down and become present, you manage to do more with less, because you are aligned with the natural flow of the universe. Try this now. Look at your hands. Really look. Observe the lines, the texture. the miracle of being able to move them with just intention. This moment, this exact second, is the only point in time where you have real power. The past is memory. The future is imagination. But now is where the magic happens. If you felt the power of this moment, type "now" in the comments and anchor that perception. The hidden technology of accelerated manifestation. There's a manifestation technology so powerful that it was kept secret for centuries, passed down only among initiates of mystery schools. Today, quantum science is rediscovering these principles and validating what the ancients always knew. Manifestation isn't about wishing hard or repeating empty affirmations. It's about becoming an energetic vortex so aligned that reality has no choice but to reorganize around you. The first step is what I call accepting quantum responsibility. This means deeply recognizing that everything in your current life is a result of your past energetic emission, not in a blaming way, but in an empowering way. If you created this, you can create something different. Breathe deeply now and say internally, "I accept that I am the creator of my reality." Feel the power and responsibility of this truth penetrating every cell. The second step is extracting the hidden gift. Every undesirable situation in your life contains a disguised gift, a lesson, a strength, a clarity about what you truly want. Debt teaches about abundance. Sickness teaches about health. Loneliness teaches about connection. When you extract the gift, you transmute negative energy into fuel for manifestation. It's pure alchemy. Think of a current challenging situation and ask, what is the hidden gift here? The third step is redirecting energetic focus. Your attention is your most precious asset. Where you focus, there your creative energy flows. Most people waste 80% of their attention on what they don't want. Reverse that proportion. Dedicate 80% of your attention to what you want to create. Visualize, feel, speak, act as if it's already real. Your energetic field will begin to vibrate at the frequency of your vision, magnetizing aligned people, resources, and opportunities. Let me share a secret of the alchemists. Emotion is the fuel of manifestation. Thought without emotion is like a car without gas. But when you unite clear thought with elevated emotion, you create an unstoppable creative force. That's why gratitude is so powerful. It's the emotion that signals to the quantum field that you have already received. It's the ultimate manifestation hack. Let's practice now. Think of something you want to manifest. Now, instead of feeling the lack, feel gratitude for having already received it. Yes, before it appears physically. This emotional inversion is what collapses time and accelerates manifestation. Place your hand on your heart and say, "Gratitude for this that is already mine in the quantum field." Feel the truth of that vibrating in your chest. You have just planted a seed in the cosmic garden. Now it's only a matter of time until it blossoms in the physical world. Accelerated manifestation happens when you stop chasing and start attracting. When you stop wanting and start being. When you stop waiting for the future and start living the frequency of your desire now. Remember our cosmic orchestra. You don't wait for the music to then feel good. You feel good first, and then the music of abundance begins to play. If you are ready to master this sacred technology, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We've reached the end of this journey, but in reality, it's just the beginning. Today you discovered that you are not a victim of circumstances, but the conductor of your own cosmic orchestra. You learned that your energy creates your reality, that your intention is the master key, and your vibration is the portal. Reality is not fixed. It's a malleable field awaiting your conscious instructions. Remember, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. When you change your internal frequency, the entire external universe reorganizes to match. It's not magic. It's science. It's not luck. It's alignment. It's not privilege. It's applied consciousness. The power has always been in your hands. Today you just remembered how to use it. Now it's up to you. Every moment is an opportunity to choose your frequency. Every breath is a chance to realign with your power. Every thought is a note in the symphony of your life. The question is, what music will you choose to play? If this knowledge transformed something within you, show it by clicking like now. Share with at least one person who needs to awaken to their own power. And comment below with the word conductor if you are committed to leading your inner orchestra with mastery from today forward. The symphony of your new life begins now. Your power is activated. Use it wisely.